Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Factorio, and a lot has happened since the last episode. Firstly, I want to say that what I've done is added some more of these electric miners. I've added this sort of station here, which I'll talk more about in a moment. I've added an extra coal miner over there, and I've also expanded up these steam engines. A lot has happened, and this overall took me about an hour or two. And a lot of research has been done, finished, and I've got most of the level 1 stuff actually, I think. Just about all of it except these of the level 1 stuff is now complete. So yeah, if we just flick through here, we have done all that. So we're on to today's task, and that is what we'll go do. We're currently on with automation 2, which is the one that I set, and I'm getting some pretty low frame rates, so I don't know why. So if the video does jump, and that will be the reason why. I'm sorry for that. So what has happened is I've done the research to get these smart inserters, which you can apply filters so they'll only pick out the iron of that type, so we're not going to get any of this smelted iron put into here, which is what was happening. And then we've got overflow protection down here, which if some doesn't manage to get in, then it's brought out here before it makes its way into the production line over down here and everywhere else. I've done the same with the copper. The copper didn't need as much overflow protection. I put 2 chests for the iron because it was backing up even with 1 chest. So I left it at that. I've also looked into this to see how much we were using, and that's why I extended the other amount. I've brought the iron line over and down here without going all the way around and things, which we probably could have still done, but I made some alterations, changed that up. I reversed this middle line from going down to up. But there is a dilemma which we are going to have to solve at the beginning of this episode, and that is going to be that we have to move this entire setup all the way over here somewhere, just because having it here means that we can't separate the cogs from the iron gears from the copper, because there's not enough room to take the line away. And yeah, it's just impossible generally. So yeah, that is that. And yeah, quite a lot's happened. So what we're going to do in the beginning of today's episode, well, first I'll talk about this. This was from overflow, where we had a lot of iron ore backed up on this line, which I just dumped into this chest with a lot of coal to get smelted nicely. And as for this is a complete potion setup to do us our research, which automation 2 is now finished, because it does it really fast. So that's all the blabbing on that I'll go do at the beginning of the episode. We'll wait until automation 2 is finished, because this is going to get us these assembly machines too, which I'm not sure if we actually need those, but it's worth having those anyway. And also in today's episode we are we're going to be setting up the green line for the green side of potions. But before we do any of that, there is one thing that I'm wanting to do, and I'll get to that right now. It's going to be involving the stone down here, and we want to make something that's got automatically generate us the some stone bricks, so that we can make these. Where are they now? Can't find them now. No, that's not them. You use them to make it, and these stone walls, so that we can protect the area from people attacking us. And then of course we can now make armor, shotguns, different things like that. So I can grab some iron and make some of those, and we'll probably go use this stone over here. We could do with taking some stone that's not currently in use, possibly this area up here, and we're just going to need to run like essentially some electric to it, and make it so it's going to pull it out, smelt it, put it back into a wire, and then we can use it to make the wooden things using some assembly machines. It's going to be a pretty temporary setup, it's not going to be permanent. But what I'm going to do at the beginning, because we've got so much iron right here, I'm just going to make a load of this armor. Heavy armor's going to cost a lot. And as for shotguns, we're going to need some wood, so we can make those. I'm just going to need to grab some wood right here and some copper. I always come quite unprepared for these things, and that's why I've done quite a lot of off-camera work, which is something that I do kind of like doing at times. And there we go, my inventory has just filled up, and we'll also get a submachine gun, because why not? Cannot insert wood planks, cannot insert copper plate, whatever. They should be down here, which means yay, we can now, is it Q? I'm not sure on the button. Hold on. X swaps this inventory. And also I placed down what's that? Is that some wood right there? Oh. Pressing F picks that up. That must have been from crafting. And yeah, what we've got right around here is, oh, there, lamps, which go keep this place lit up at night, which is what it currently is, which don't use up too much electric. If you look at the consumption, it is fine. So this system is not coming to its knees yet. We are going to get backed up storage, as you can see by this copper line right here, which is why I want to build that green one as soon as possible. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to what we're going to do, we are going to craft another electric mining drill. Shouldn't be too hard to do. And also you can take down these things by using the shotgun, if I could switch to it, which I can't. I believe I need the ammo. Is that what I need? Possibly shotgun ammo. Yeah, I'm pressing space, nothing seems to be happening right now. So I'll switch back over to there. I managed to collect up some shotgun ammo, which, yeah, they're shotgun shells. So I'm going to have to get the supplies to make some of those, which is just some copper. So we can do that afterwards. But, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and plonk down this. I tell you what, I'm going to set this up, and I'll catch you when I've done it so I can explain what we're going to do. Alright, I've gone ahead and built the whole thing. I wasn't planning on doing this, but it was a pretty simple job, and it didn't really take much time whatsoever. I'm just going to remove this last bit of track right here, and input these into the machine. Right there, this is going to automatically craft us some stone walls. And this setup is only going to take out the stone to make these stone bricks, so that this is going to then take it out, put it into this machine, which is then going to make them, and they're going to go into there. So all well and good, this is a great machine. Power seems to have stopped. I'm not quite sure why everything seems to have stopped working. I'll head over and make sure that power is okay, because this did cut out when I was building it. It doesn't take long for it to cut out. I need to think of a way without doing what I'm currently doing, in terms of adding extra stuff. You should be able to just do it if that makes sense. And they're not working. This isn't working. I have no idea why. Was that the reason? That can't have been the reason. That's now go there. This is really confusing at times. That should now be able to pull out from there if I just wire that up to that side. Again, it's not working. Really can't see why. That should now produce one, but it doesn't. Oh, you need 5. I see why now. So obviously this isn't keeping up with demand, so what do? We just simply add another smelting thing. If we grab another one of these electric mine drills and pop it down right here, that should work all well and good. And then they should pick it out. They should then pick that off, and that should be lovely, like it currently is. Seems though this is only temporary. I don't plan on adding too much to it, but maybe a good idea to add another one of these things, but on the top layer. So if we could perhaps, oh, we didn't need that. Okay then. If we could perhaps add a machine in right there, then we can add in the next track, and this is where you see we did need it. That's gonna go down just like that. So there we go. We're now pumping more stone out of this machine than it can probably handle, and generating quite a lot of these things, which is what we're going to be using in this episode today, which should be great fun, to be honest with you guys. I think you're going to like it. It's essentially putting a perimeter around the whole area, which we're going to start with this. Actually, we're going to start with the area with the most pollution. So if you hold Alt, you can get advanced tips based on advanced information based on what's around you. And as you can see, our iron is already backed up. This is why we need the system for the. I really do lose my words quite a lot. We need the system for the green ones because we've already just backed up the whole thing all the way down. Except iron's not fully backed up just yet, but it will do with time. And I'm going to go check on our coal situation because I've not checked this for a while. But yeah, the pollution over on the minimap, and I've realised in videos that I don't have my cursor enabled, and that's just simply because it's perhaps makes things weird in time lapses. I may have to just automatically uncheck or recheck that option, whatever. But as you can see, we're getting some pollution. If you look over on the top right, and whether it's red is the polluted area, which is where the enemies are going to want to attack first. So chances are we are going to put our defences over here, and I want to put them in a wall going all the way down this area where the trees are. I am pointing to it, but obviously my mouse is not working. So what we're going to do is, I believe there's actually an enemy. Them dots are enemies, I believe. There's something yellow over here. This may turn out bad, in all honesty. Yeah, we're getting a red colony of stuff down this end. I'm starting to get scared of these. Yeah, they're coming towards me. Oh, we've done it this time. No. I don't know what happens when you die. Ah. So we'll have to go for autosave 1. Yeah, autosave 1. It's the latest save that we've got. Oh, even that's not working. I'll have to go for 2. And this system's without that extra one. Great. Oh well, this stuff happens in this game, of course, and that may have been cheating what I just did, but it was an autosave. So now what we'll go ahead and do is just overwrite that one. And yeah, then we'll go delete these. So we've now got fresh of all of those. So yeah, we'll go take down this pole and redo what we just did, which is a tiring operation, but things happen in these games, and I didn't know that when you die, which now I do. So we'll not get defeated like that again, and that has set us back quite a lot, right there. And this should now be functioning correctly, as it was, and yeah, it seems to be to me. So yeah, we'll go leave things as that, and yeah, it was on about the iron backing up and everything, and of course this first out of action. So I'm gonna have a look at what we need to do and investigate where we should put the backup defences, and possibly move over all this. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that today, but it's going to be a tiring operation whenever I decide to do it, because it's a long thing to move all that. But it does of course need doing, and I will get to work on that really soon. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit when I've got a bit more off-camera work done, and yeah, got some more work to show for what's going on and things, because I really want to move forward with Factorio a lot faster than we currently are. So I'll catch you all soon. Guys, right now I feel so happy. Well, you can tell what I've done. I've moved it. And what helps is to take a screenshot of the original setup and then just move it across, which is exactly what I did. I've added much more overflow to this one to make it much more compact, and also the wires are nice and tidy compared to how they usually are. And I've just realised that that one's kind of in the wrong place, which would annoy me, but I'm not gonna really bother too much about it. It could just go there. But yeah, this wire just comes straight over from our cable connector, which eventually they're all going to be in grid networks like this, which I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I planned it first, I placed all the items down, then I did the power afterwards, which is probably the best way to do it. So now from here we can use the smart inserters to bring off the gears, and then put them on a separate track to take them into the green production line, which we're going to do next. But currently we've just lost power for everything, and I was doing some shotgun shell shooting speed stuff. I can now select this. See, that is amazing right there. So now let's try taking out this. I love it. There we go. That is done right there. So now we can fuel these. And by the way, it is Q to switch. You've just got to have ammo to be able to switch. And there we go. Our network is now back full of power. And today is getting quite good results, and what I'm probably going to do next is the setup for the green things, and I'll walk you through that in a moment. What I'm going to do is gather the resources needed, and then we'll get to work, because it's going to be splitting items across and different things. And also I want to plonk down some of these lights over here, because we did have some at the old setup, just so that we can see what is actually going on at what specific time. So we're going to have one at the top and one down here at the bottom right there, and then we can, yeah, we've got the light sources to keep this place nice and bright at the night time. So yeah, I'm going to get up the resources that we're going to need, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All that is excess coal right there, iron excess. This was just a backup solution, not needed as of now. And over here is some junky items that I put into here while I was doing all of this, so they're not necessary right now. I'm also going to fill some of this back up with the coal, taking a few out as reserves, because otherwise we're just going to clog up the system. But yeah, I'm getting really happy with the way that things are currently turning out, and yeah, resources are coming in nice and heavy, which is something that I always like to see. So yeah, I'll get the resources needed for the green one, and we'll walk through that on camera. Most of it will be done off camera, but I'll walk through how it's done and things, majority on camera. And we still find the odd piece of iron ore making its way into the production line, which should be eliminated, but it's not. As you can see, we've got some copper ore being made into there by that one, and I'm just chucking 50 of these at a time. We've got iron ore in there. Wow, yeah, the backup solutions definitely are needed, and yeah, we've also got some in there. So it isn't perfect. We could possibly do with a well, there was advanced ones down here, just to filter out, make sure it only picks up the type that we obviously want, which is, wait, where is it? Iron. There we go. So now it's just going to put iron, just iron into there, and these are going to filter out all iron ore downwards of that. So yeah, that should be one good thing. And I believe in one of the researchers, this one, you can have the, oh, just the fast transport belts. I thought it was the actually no, it's here where you get smart chests. I thought you could get like smart belts and things, but maybe wrong. Anyway, I'll go get the resources that we need to do that green setup and crack on with that. Guys, this is so complicated. I know I said that I'd do it all on camera, but yeah, doing all this on camera would have been an absolute disgrace and atrocious. So what instead I've done is I've taken, I took the iron from down here, because taking it from up there was next to none left, because it had all been used to make potions and other things. So taking it along here, bringing it all the way back down. Up at the top we're using the gears, the iron, is that what they're called? Yeah, iron gear wheels. And we're bringing it all the way down. We're separating off the gears into this line and the copper into that line. The copper's running through to make some copper cable. The copper cable goes down here to make these electronic circuits, which also mixes with the iron from earlier, and we are ending up with that iron there, the ingot. So we're going to have to check about all our iron backups and things, because we are getting that sort of stuff. But yeah, it is all coming along nicely, and like when we get one of those, they get then taken in to make one of these green bottles, and then at the end of that, that gets pulled out into the green system, out of there, all the way down, and then filters all the way up to the top. So it's quite a long process to make one bottle. And also down here we are making the inserters, and here we're making these. So the wheels that split off there go to here, into there, and there down to there, which make all of these tracks down here, which you can of course take some of these because they are backed up, and eventually there'll be some storage to filter all of these down. But this is essentially the basics of everything. But really, this may not look like it's took a long time, but this has took up most of my time. It took up around about an hour and a half to do all of this, which is absolutely insane for what it does. All of that work just to make green bottles automatically, and to prove that it now works and possibly works automatically, we're going to just go ahead and research that, which will take quite a long time. It's logistics, and I'll be doing that off camera for it to finish up, because yeah, it's going to take a very long time. But yeah, we've got enough copper backed up here for the things to work, and then with the gears and everything. So things are hitting the roof and caps are being reached, so we may have to install more things for the iron and different things towards the end of the line, but that's all for the future, because yeah, this is getting quite advanced right here, and we don't want to really fill our boots with too much, if you get what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, we're going to replace this with one of those green ones, the smart inserters. If I can quickly craft one of those on camera, there we go. And then we can place that down and set that to only pick out the copper. So if any even makes it way down here, it's going to of course get picked out. I believe I did that for the iron as well. Yeah, I did. So we've got it all stacking up at the bottom, which not really going to make too much difference, to be fairly honest. We can add overflows and other things towards the end. But yeah, we may have to adjust this system, tinker with little things towards the next episode. And in the next episode we will be doing defences, because I've got a lot of these stone walls, and yeah, I've not got enough time to use them because I've run out of time for recording today, and the reason being is awareness craft, which is happening tomorrow, and I need to do quite a lot of work for that. So kind of squeeze this little recording in here, and yeah, we should be having some fun. But these green bottles, these green science lab bottles, should be making their way down into here. Because they're not, I'll go ahead and stock all of these up in turn so we can get the logistics done and sorted. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. If you have enjoyed this one, please do hit that like button, it is always appreciated. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.